Alright guys, so here's a Turbo Turtle. I went ahead and did a lot without you guys, I'm sorry. But like, I got the motor, well, just the mock-up motor for now, but I am painting the valve cover blue, of course. Ronnie. But yeah, painting it blue. There's a little steering linkage I have to make. It goes just, under there. Connects this two's got one long one. Just goes into that, right there where that nut is. But like I said, I had to make a full custom steering. Like I had to make an all new one of those. I mean, this thing turned out prime. Look at it. It looks very nice. It's pretty strong. Got a good weld down there. Got these all my cuts filled because it was, straight. So that all cut up. I got the steering all done, finished. I just gotta put like one more tack on both sides of those. I got the seat thing figured out. I just went down to my local scrap pile and stole this out of there. It's a piece of a grill, like the stuff that sits in the, oh, actually it's from the oven. So I just stole that, weld that in there, got the rest sitting over there. I'm not using that clutch. I'm gonna use a drum, but I'm gonna make sure those are solid because this one's pretty well worn. The motor, I'm gonna put a restrictor plate in it. Got my pipe here. It's not done. I gotta just finish welding around. Put an air filter on it. Bolt it down. The rear axle, I can show you guys that too. Right now I just got sitting on tires. Both tires are flat. That one needs to be like re-straightened in the center. It's like a little bent. But I just like got working on it maybe half an hour ago. Cause let's see. So I'm trying to mess with my lighting. But my little brother got a trampoline for Christmas, so we put that up today. So yeah, here it is. I don't know, it took like 4 hours, I would say. Let me make sure all the tools are picked up. But she's just a mess down here. Oh, still crap in there. We'll have to steal them washers for the shop. That's what my shop looks like at night. But yeah, it's got a basketball hoop and everything. Pretty sturdy. It's kind of weird how they made you put everything together, but it works. Comes with a ball. It's got a basketball hoop up there. Maybe it's one of these videos that he'll be outside playing on it. We have 2 trampolines, by the way, now, so that one can only hold 250 pounds, which is kind of stupid, because that's me and my little brother put together. So, but yeah, that's what I did today, and let's go take a look at the rear axle. There you guys go. Sorry about that. Didn't realize it. Stuff gets kind of weird around here at night. Like you can just hear stuff in the woods, and it kind of creeps you out sometimes. I mean, one night I was over here, all of a sudden there's deer running through here, and I'm like, what the heck? And kind of spooked me a little. The rear axle's up in here. Here she is. I got this stuff soaking in it, Tri-Flow. Got it on there. Hopefully that'll work. I had a puller on it, and I had to drill that little piece down there. And then I'd hooked it around there. Because I gotta get this bearing off so I can like grind this down right there. Grind it all back around. I mean, this side I can easily get to, so it's no biggie. Just grind it back around. Kind of smooth again. Then she can go back in where it sat before. I'll just have to take this chain off. Because I will have to be running that chain Race car parts, they'll be here sometime maybe this week. I don't know when I'm ordering them. So, yeah. Mainly fuel line. And the rest of this stuff we don't need. Well, I guess an air filter lid. Once I get the motor all tuned, the body parts, I'll put them all back on. I'll get that on video for sure. Yeah, I just took it to the impact on here. But, yeah. It's Sunday night. I had to replace a wheel bearing on my dad's truck. You know, you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's a typical Ford thing, you know, wheel bearing's going bad. That's an original one. That's like 7 years old. So both of them are new, because I'd say last month we had to put a new one in. That's another 7-year-old one too, because this truck's an 05, maybe 6 or 7 years old, you know. But we've had to do the brakes quite a bit, but that's because we're race car drivers and we like to use our brakes. Even though you're not supposed to, but I do. Brakes are your best friend. Even though half of the stuff I build don't have brakes, but what are you gonna do? Put brakes on it, you know, but that's no fun. It's no fun, you know, going flying down the driveway with something with no brakes and then speeding off the end of the driveway. That's always fun to do. I think I've done that twice. With this thing. And just back in that little thing over there. That little 3-wheeled thing. That thing I did that too. That I could have easily put brakes on, but I decided not to. I took it apart because I had to pull the rear axle back out for this thing. My friend's got the seat, which I'll be getting that back, hopefully. I'm probably going to have to weld these because I don't want the thing to be flexing. When it goes up for a wheelie and then it slams really hard, you know, it's going to bend the front up. We don't want that. So I'm going to have to do that. I got to figure out a fuel system because these require pumps, you know, they don't have a gas tank above them like that does. If I can't get this thing to run right, I'll put that motor on. No biggie. I mean, that's 6 horse, but this is like 16 or 17 horse. I mean, who would want 6 over 16, you know? More horsepower, the better. You know, I wanted 15 instead of 10. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Just wanted torque and power. No biggie. Expect videos on this to come yet. I kind of just put it off because it was getting cold, but I got, after tonight, 4 days to get this thing done. So I got to get my butt in gear. Once I get that wheel off, we're good, but I got to get to an auto parts store to get some adjustable, like, they're kind of like Heim joints. If you have rebuildable shocks for like a late model or super late, they have the screw on top things. It's kind of like that, except for there's actually a bolt coming off of it. I'm not too sure if late models are allowed to run rebuildable shocks, but I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, you hit a wall, they're going to bend. I mean, the AFCOs that we have on our Sportsman, they're easy to replace. I think we have a couple sitting in the back shed, actually, so I mean, it's no biggie if you ruin a shock. We have I think those are AFCOs on it, and then we have some other brand. Oh no, I'm thinking about mounting the gauge on this just for looks. Somewhere down in like here, you know, make it look cool. But alright guys, so make sure to stick around, like and subscribe, and see more videos of this, more videos of this, more videos of that. Hold on, sorry about that. Couple mini bike rides, this thing, once I get the rear axle figured out, I gotta just get another clutch. I gotta get like a clutch with a bigger sprocket on it, which I have, I just gotta get it back. And I can throw that on, and then I can throw that on and then get some 40 chain, which I have a breaker for it, so this build's basically done once I get that clutch. No biggie. But until I get that clutch, we're done, but This thing, I still got to get a carburetor rebuild kit for it, or that another carburetor. No biggie, you know, nothing's too bad. I got a rear axle now for down there. I just got to rebuild it, put it all back together. But please like and subscribe and stick around, and see you guys in the next one.